You are listening to the Empire Exchange, where we talk about energy, evolution, and intuition. My name is Tori. Let's build this empire together. Oh, sorry, I gotta grab some water. All right. So the theme of this week is owning your light without dimming anyone else's. This doesn't give very much Leo energy. We are in Leo season. So this doesn't give very much Leo energy, which I am a little bit upset about, but it's okay. You got to build to those type of things. Now, the major themes are visibility and recognition. All right, so this Leo season, you're getting some sort of visibility and you're going to be recognized for that. Now, this could be recognition for past efforts, leadership opportunities, increased in confidence, creative breakthroughs, greater motivation. You've been working towards your goals? Keep working. It's like it's the beginning of something here. All right, now, you could start some creative projects, some travel could be happening, spending time with loved ones, reconnecting. There's also a feeling of joy that's coming within. Now, Leo is in charge of the fifth house, which the fifth house is joy. So yeah, definitely that. I do see a gathering of some sort. Don't know if you're going somewhere. If you already plan to go somewhere within this week, it feels like a wedding, but not necessarily a wedding. Like, it looks like a wedding. You just be like a very upscale gathering, an event of some sort. I don't know, for some other reason it's giving London. I don't know if there's some event happening in London this weekend. And if you will be going to that, or maybe you're invited to that if you live out in that area, or if you're an American, you just happen to be flying to London. Something of that nature. Now, joy does become a powerful source of renewal for this week. For the 24th through the 26th, stepping into the light. Now, we all love the spotlight, and you're stepping into that. Now, what I see here, I feel like this weekend is going to carry more of an uplifting energy, more expressive, more open, more honest, more feeling like you, in a sense. There is going to be more social interactions, or you know, maybe you feel more confident, you want to share some ideas, that type of thing. Now, this is a really good weekend for like community events, creative work, networking, or just a romantic outing. Some of you might have a date coming up. As far as love for this weekend, warmth and affection are increased. Love that. Now, existing relationships benefit from appreciation and quality time. All right, and then if you're single, you may attract someone who's simply just, genuine and confident. As far as career, creative things are like happening as far as career. I do feel like this is a good weekend for like presentations, interviews, project launching, building a brand, a personal brand, and like, public speaking or something. All right, now with this, you're refining some of your vision on the 27th and 28th. All right, so that's a slower pace but more engaged. I do feel like it's a good time to, like, ask yourself, what are you building? What are you paying attention to? And just, what do you need to simplify? As far as love for the 27th and 28th, we have honest communications. Communications help strengthen bonds. If I can read today, that'd be lovely. Career goals. Moving forward within those career goals. Long-term thinking. Now, for the 29th through the 30th, I have creative breakthrough. All right, now you may be feeling more of an experience, you may be experiencing, if I can speak today, that'd be nice too, Inspiration, unexpected opportunities, meaningful conversations, and renewed enthusiasm for something that you do love here. Like I said, I do see you going to an event of some sort. This event may not even happen this week. It may happen further in the future, but there's some sort of event that somebody's going to be invited to. This event is super significant. I do feel like there's money attached to it, so this could be a career opportunity, but I feel like it's an opportunity nonetheless. All right, now, as far as career, we have recognition. So you're getting recognized for something. For something, creative solution or leadership. Speaking confidently on your ideas and open up new doors. So definitely if you're somebody who's like speaking about something or like opening up to the world about something, you're about to be real confident in that. You're about to open a door that you generally expect to open. Okay, now I have looking forward into August on the 31st, which, I mean, it's the last day, so yes. This is where you're going to be clear about your personal goals, relationships, your career direction, and financial opportunities, the financial priorities. All right, now so my phone just vibrated and decided to fall, so I was going to hold it like I always do. All right, now as far as the collective love reading, now before I even do that, I do see I feel like you're either going to meet someone or very shortly going to meet someone that's significant. If you are here for love, that is going to happen. Now this person you're about to meet is going to be somebody who is going to help you out with something, and then this card did. I'm shuffling cards, and the Temperance card did come out. So you might be meeting somebody new within the next couple weeks that is going to give you a different experience. When I say experience, this is a different type of person, so you're going to be learning something different. Like if you're used to dating broke man, this ain't the one. This one might have some money. If it's a he, I think most of my viewers are women, so I'm just going to say he. If you're not into men, which I'm jealous, then make it a she or they, however you feel. Now this does say, if I can see correctly, healthy relationships flourish when both people support one another in their growth, celebrate each other's successes, communicate openly, and make time for fun and meaningful connection. Now if you're single, the strongest attraction comes from authenticity rather than trying to fit someone else's expectations. I think that's the right one, right? Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure I think I had that last week or the week before. Yeah. So definitely I do think you're meeting somebody, but you need to be your authentic self, which is why I think you're meeting him in an environment where you may not even be attracted to this person. This person might just pop up. Now, if you're here for a career, which a lot of us are here for that too, you're definitely building something here. Now, this week does favor a lot of leadership, creativity, collaborations, that type of thing. You might meet people and find that opportunities arise because they are willing to share their ideas with you in greater visibility. Now, the mantra that I have for this week is I shine by being fully myself, my confident, creative, and authentic self. Create opportunities that align with my highest path. All right, I shine by being fully myself, my creative, confident, and authenticity. Create opportunities that align for my highest path. I'm gonna read that again because clearly I can't read today, and it's a little much. I shine by being my fullest. I shine by being fully myself. My confidence, creativity, and authenticity creates opportunities that align with my highest path. Okay. All right, Spirit. So we have some tarot here. We're going to get down on some tarot now. Spirit, what do we have for the week of the 24th to the 31st? The 24th to the 31st, Spirit. 24th to the 31st. Start with the Six of Orders. The Six of Orders is about, it could be about traveling overseas. I mentioned London earlier. I don't know. Somebody could be tied to London. Something could be tied itself to London, or, you know, overseas. But I definitely feel like moving forward here, progress, overcoming hardships, moving on from a hard situation. I think whatever situation you're in right now, you are moving past that. You're doing the healing. You are on a new journey. The Six of Swords, or the Six of Orders in my deck, normally means like, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a specific word I'm looking for right now, and I can't seem to pull it out of the air. Calmness. Calmness after a conversation. Things relaxing, smooth sailing. And I think that's what you're doing. You're smoothly sailing into the next part of your life. That you don't know it yet. You don't know it yet. So if you're struggling now, it's going to be over. I see the word relief. Spirit, what do we have here for the 24th to the 31st? Four of Coins. Now, this is you holding on to something. A couple other words on that card is holding on to financial stability, wealth, control, hoarding, saving. I feel like with these two cards, you're getting rid of the idea of something. You're getting over past issues and you're getting over the idea of something, or like you're just getting over the idea of controlling the outcome of a situation. I feel like some of us sometimes like to control the outcome. You're giving that up. We have the Duchess of Cups. You're following your intuition. You're moving forward here in a space that you didn't know you could move forward. The word love is on there, and dreamy. So you could be moving forward in love with someone, but I think you're honestly moving from a place of lack to wealth. It's like you're moving mindsets here. Spirit, what else do we have for the 24th to the 26th? Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. Now the Seven of Wands always, and I mean always, talks about standing on business, holding your own, protective, assertive. Here's the thing: is I feel like in the past you let things go. And I think you're releasing the idea of protecting something. Now, this doesn't have to be like anything massive, but I think you're standing on business in a sense of like, whatever's coming your way, you're about to put your foot down and be 10 toes down about that. That's the vibe this gives. Something you're about to be 10 toes down about. And it's going to clear a path for you to receive some sort of financial stability. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for the 24th through the 26th? Or sorry, through the 31st. Three of Wands. More about travel. There's more about travel here. But I definitely do feel like this is more of like you moving forward. You having a plan to move forward, success. You know, moving abroad. There's a lot about overseas here, so you could honestly be going overseas. But definitely, I mean, that's if the government allows you to. But anyway, your ship's coming in, happy with your choices. We have the 9 of coins. If you're an online business that might be starting to flourish, you know, you're having business opportunities, financial stability coming in, of rewards through your hard work. Yeah, it feels like you've been waiting on some sort of success or a signal of success here. You're getting that. You're getting that 100%. Let's get one more for the top row, please. The 24th through the 31st. Whoop. Duke of Coins. Now this is the for those of you that know tarot, this is the Knight of Coins in my deck. So the Duke of Coins in this situation is an unexpected windfall. Patience. Because you've been patient and because you have waited, you're gonna get some sign. You're getting a sign that what you're doing is working. Like, this may not be a massive sign, and some of you might not even see it, but you're getting a sign that something is working. Sidebar, some of you could be making some sort of unexpected money on the weekend. That could be like through an online business or through some sort of online idea here. It's not a little bit amount either. This is big. Six of Orders. Why is the Six of Orders here, Spirit? No, honestly, this all feels like you've been putting in the work. I don't know. There's some video or something I heard. You've been putting in that work. You've been putting in that work. Don't ask me why I said it like that, because that's how they said it in the video. I don't speak like that. But definitely, I do feel like because you have put in the work, you are able to open up some sort of possibility. Now the Six of Orders, we have the Two of Cups. For some of you, this is a relationship. For others of you, this is just an attraction, or you are attracting something. For some of you, this is like a partnership. Either way, it's a deep soul level type of partnership. And I think, like I said, I feel like there is a partnership that's coming your way that's going to help change your life. And that's not for everybody. And I think I've been getting this message for a while, because Divine Daddy came out a couple times. I think it was the last one. The last one was the one before that. But I definitely do feel like you are about to meet somebody very, very important. Work or love. Why is the Four of Coins here, Spirit? We got the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. Here's the thing. Because you were persistent. Because you didn't let the fatigue take over. You were able to let go of the idea of control. And because you did that, I think you're going to receive a gift from the universe. You have the courage to let go of something that you were holding on to. And because of that, you're going to receive a gift from the universe. Seven of Cups. Okay. All right. You have a lot of sevens here. So 7 may be very significant. The number 7 may be significant. I don't know why it's significant. But we do have the Seven of Cups, which is about choices, wishful thinking, multiple possibilities. Here's the thing. I think you have a lot of opportunities coming. Oh, that card is also about opportunities and choosing an opportunity. Lots of options. You have lots of options on what's coming for you, because you decided to stand on business and hold your own. You are now going to have a lot of options available to you in whatever this may be for you. For some of you, like I said, this is love. For others of you, this is money. For a good chunk of you, this is more money than love. For a slim few of you, this is both. But I definitely do feel like you have a lot of choices coming up. Spirit, why is the Three of Wands here? The Fool. New beginning. So that new beginning you're waiting for is coming. It is coming. It's like, and it's also about travel. I wrote jump ho on this card because maybe you need to take a leap. Not physically, but like maybe you need to take a leap of faith. And we have the Empress of Coins on the bottom. Yeah, if you have an online business, take that leap of faith. Do that thing. Let it happen. Let it happen. We have two here. We have the Emperor of Orders and we have the Hanged Person. Now, the Hanged Person is about feeling trapped, sacrificing something, feeling uncertain. And with the Emperor of Orders, there's like structure. It's like power. That's being analytical, unemotional. So I do think you have gotten rid of a lot of those things and you've created a structure for yourself that you're able to move forward here and not be trapped by your own thoughts. That's the message here. It's like I think you're moving past being trapped by your own thoughts. Now on the bottom we do have the Duchess of Cups. Page of Cups. So once again, this is an opportunity here. This is an opportunity to use your intuition. Very psychic. I said this earlier, and we have the Moon and Divine Daddy on below that. So the Moon reveals all. The Moon reveals all. But definitely overall, it's giving very much that like your next week, the 24th through the 31st, is the building of something, the beginning of something. It's no longer an illusion. This is an actual you starting to see this in the reality. It's not going to be very emotional, very creative though, very passionate. Yeah, very passionate. I'm literally saying almost two of every suit except for fire. Ooh. Okay. Let's get a few crystals. Spirit, let's get some crystals here. What do we have for crystals? We have Ancient Wisdom. I love this card because this tells me that you, your ancestors, your guides, are guiding you here. Now you may feel like they're not guiding. They're also guiding this partnership. They're definitely behind that. For some of you, it is a relationship / work partnership, and I think that's what they're trying to foster here. For others of you, I feel like you are you're doing it. You're doing it. You're being guided here, guided by a relative or like source, universe, your own intuition. Take action. Yeah, this week is time to take action. It's time to take action on those things that you've been lacking on. Mercury retrograde is over. We can start doing things again. So take action. Take action. When I said it, I'm gonna say it again. Source. I literally just said source a minute ago. Yeah, so you're definitely being guided by source. Guided by your own intuition. Following your own intuition. Moving forward in your own intuition. And we have learning. Yeah, you're learning your power. You're learning your power. You're learning your craft. You could be teaching your craft to some people. I have animals and I have conflict on the bottom. I don't think you're going to get attacked by a bear or nothing, but definitely I do feel like animals are super significant, and they can help you avoid some sort of conflict. And this could be more of an inner conflict rather than an outer conflict. All right, let's get some what the tea cards. Now remember that what the tea cards are, just they're a little more for more entertainment purposes. These things can happen. Some of them have happened, and that type of stuff. Now, the first one I got is ignoring. I don't think I've ever seen this card. Ignoring, left on red, avoiding messages, giving a silent treatment. You could be ignoring somebody. Somebody could be ignoring you. That's very specific, I believe, but it's like it could be a week of you just taking some time to yourself and focusing on, you know, your passions. Your screenshot, caught in 4K, saving receipts, facts over feelings. If you know me, I hate that freaking saying. But I do think there's it's definitely giving very much that like some of your success is going to be screenshotted. When I say screenshotted, there's a hater. Somebody you've been ignoring is probably hating, and you're going to have some sort of success, and they're going to be like, ugh. Like I said, for some of you, this isn't even massive success. It's just like the building blocks to that. But there's a hater in your energy. Spirit, give me one more. We have cock blocking. I mean, that speaks for itself. Somebody might try to block your blessing. You could meet somebody and be dodging a bullet or have dodged a bullet, but definitely I don't think this person is in your energy, is truly for you. All right, Spirit, can I have some cards from my Oracle deck, please? All right, first one we have for the week of the 24th through the 31st. Gemini. You could have Gemini in your chart. However, I did say there was going to be lead to more conversations. Gemini is very, very conversational. Gemini builds community. Very witty. Very social. Very expressive. You could be also expressing something. But definitely Gemini energy is very, very strong this week. Once again, like I said, you could have Gemini in your chart, your sun, your moon, your rising. But you're going to be very vocal about something. And I don't know if this is part of you being more visible. It could be for some of you. But you're going to be very vocal about something. Also, this person that's coming into your energy could be a Gemini and have a very slender build. Expressive hands and a youthful look. All right, we have Pluto. All right, now Pluto currently is in retrograde in Aquarius, but Pluto is about evolution. It's about I wrote that on there twice. Didn't even know that. It's about rebirth. It's about cycles. It's about your inner resources. Pluto is also ruled by Scorpio, so it's about death, rebirth, a renew, the taboo. So I don't know. You could be talking about something or doing something taboo. Transformative. You're definitely transforming into the person you need to be in your, for the rest of your life here. Can you please explain Pluto? You have Mercury. Yes, you're transforming how you speak. You're transforming how you think. Now, this Mercury energy also is ruled by Gemini there. So your thoughts, your analysis, your words is all being transformed here. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for the next week? The 24th through the 31st. ascendant. Like I said earlier, you could have Gemini as your ascendant, but definitely I do feel like you are, as far as yourself, you're transforming yourself, you're transforming your thoughts. Your entire life is about to change because Gemini, I mean, so your ascendant is your first impression. It's your point of view. Your point of view is changing. First house. So the first house is your ascendant, your ascendant, followed by these are pretty much the same exact themes. Now, for some of you, when it comes to some first house themes here, there could be a level of fame involved. I think I pulled that card out a couple times before. There could be like, you know, some self-expression, some self body modifications here. Can you please explain the first house, please, Spirit? But I definitely do think that you are changing overall. Some of you are changing body-wise, but you're changing overall. Can you please explain this first house, Spirit? We have Palace of Orders. Yeah, so you're London. You're changing here. There could be travel involved, but there's something about fame, and like I said, I've spoken about London quite often in this reading. So London is very significant. Now, if you live in London, leave a comment. I want to know who's in London. But definitely somebody's watching you. Somebody's very interested. Now, London itself is a Gemini city. Interesting. Anyway. But yeah, like I said, I've spoken about London a lot in this reading. Spirit, what else can you tell me for the 24th through the 31st? Uranus. Unexpected breakthrough. An unexpected breakthrough. Freedom. Which I also wrote that on there twice. Change. So diversity is on here too. So if this is a relationship, you guys might be two separate, like you might be, you know, opposite races or something. Spirit, what else? Actually, can you explain Uranus? Why is Uranus here in this reading? One card, please. One, maybe two. Why is Uranus here in this reading? 8th house. Yeah. Mystery. I feel like you are diving into mysteries here. It's time for you to be obsessed with the darkness. There's a little bit of sexual energy here, but some of you could be getting an inheritance. I don't think it's really necessarily, I would hope you don't get an inheritance because of death. But there's also the word intimacy on there. So you could be, once again, I don't think you're traveling the world to you know, get some, but you might be. But definitely I do feel like there's a lot going on as far as you turning into the person that you need to be in order to become the person that the world needs you to be. That's the vibe it gives. Now, some of you won't be like famous on a world scale. Some of you will. There's somebody watching this that is about to actually just blow up and be super famous. We're the 4th house. That's home. Yeah, that's home. If you work in sales, I have a sales and insurance agent too. They could be that. You could be that. But if you work in sales, you might have actually a really, really good week. Scorpios on the bottom. You know anything about Scorpios? They're the OG in insurance agents or insurance sales. But definitely, when it comes to Scorpio energy, though, this person may have intense eyes. Intense eyes, very lusty. The energy I'm getting is very interesting because, like I said, for a majority of you, this isn't a relationship. For a good chunk of you, this is a relationship. And then for another little chunk, this is a relationship and a partnership that's helped me to move you forward. And that's the vibe I get with this, honestly. Like, you meet somebody And this is not for everybody, but like you meet somebody, you end up going to, I don't know, London, I have Wales, Cardiff, Cardiff, Wales, England, or sorry, Cardiff, Wales, United Kingdom. Then I have London, England, Japan, Sweden, Iceland, Lisbon, which I think is in Portugal, Iran, Ethiopia. Like, you can have somebody with ties to that, or you could be just one of those yourself. Either way, I do think that the more you fall into the idea, oh, I'm sorry, that's what I was saying. So I think somebody from one of those places, it feels like somebody from one of those places is going to be watching you. They're going to see something that you do, and you are going to be shot to stardom somehow, some way. This is your advice here. We have see the bigger picture. I feel like this is a good piece of advice because things are happening. They're happening behind the scenes. You don't necessarily see what's happening, but I think if you can visually see where you want this to go, that's where it goes. Detoxify. I think now is the time to get rid of any negative habits. Now is the time to let those things go. In fact, fun fact for myself, I thought about some habits that I need to get rid of. So find balance. Yes, I'm gonna find balance within yourself and just in life in general. I think you're finding that balance of like work life or like just self-love and giving to others. On the bottom we have the word forgive. Forgive yourself for those things that didn't work out before. However, once again, I do believe that your next week is going to really be the start of something. I know I've been saying this for a while, but if you haven't seen or felt the start, you've been feeling it. It may be a little slow, but it's getting there. It's getting there. All right, now I do appreciate everybody that has clicked onto this video. Thank you for watching the Empire Exchange. My name is Tori. This is where we talk about energy, evolution, and intuition. If I made you laugh, if I give you a little haha, click that button. Let's share it, as well as leave some comments. Let's start some dialogue. How did your week go? How would you love your week to go? What type of content do you want to see from me? Because I might want to switch that up soon. Those type of things. I'm currently working on an episode of Empress Quarters to go up soon. Well, I can't tell you when, honey, but soon. Either way, stay beautiful. Oh, if you would like to, I actually have a link to book with me anywhere around the world. I offer video readings and live one-on-one readings. Preferably if it's one-on-one, preferably in America. Only because I don't speak many other languages. And it's a little easier for me to work on time zones. 4 a.m. here can be 6 p.m. somewhere else. so definitely keep that in mind. But definitely, if you want to book with me, you can. If not, I offer video readings as well. Just want to state that in there so I can make sure you get that. It takes 3 to 5 days. Anyway. You can find those links on my link tree, which is in all of my bios, except for the one on here, and I gotta put it in here. And it's or you can find me on any social media under Tori Tori the Terrific, THA Terrific, or Imperial Media Network. All right, stay beautiful, stay bold, say those beautiful things that keep you the person that you are. And as I always say, stay divine and stay royal.